This is the Newbourne 35FS, and it's all about the options. Hi, I'm Gabriel. My family have been manufacturing, designing and selling stoves for 3 generations. And this channel has 2 sides: stove reviews and information, and mini films about successful people and their life-changing wisdom. Check them out and leave me a comment. You could also like and subscribe to see more. The Newbourne range is for the modern user looking for a clean focal point. It's really customizable and will suit lots of different spaces. This is the baby of the range. In the standard versions, they also make a larger 40 and a larger 50, all of which, as shown in this case, can have a little log store, but they also do a tall log store, they do standard legs, middle-sized legs and tall legs. They then have side window options on some of their models and even an inset version. This stove has the standard chrome handle, but they also make it in black, in brushed stainless and also in a wood option. Obviously these stoves are also DEFRA approved, eco-design ready, and this particular one is 82.6% efficient. The controls on this stove are quite nice. We've got a simple air control down at the bottom, all the way to the right for full power and all the way to the left to shut it down. I tend to keep it about sort of 60% closed for general running. And then the main handle, which does get pretty hot, but it's not as hot as some, but it feels quite nice when you open it, and it's got quite a sort of positive clunk when you shut the door. Controllability on this model is pretty good. All the way down to shut it down. In our testing of it, we put a similar amount of fuel to what's on there now and shut it right down, and it trickled on for 3 hours, so it's pretty good. We always burn really dry fuel, and this stove has burned really cleanly. But what I was most surprised by was how little ash it produced. We test the fuel economy on stoves by getting them up to temperature and then taking a single net of logs and seeing how long we can maintain operating temperature with that. Despite this stove obviously not being designed for all day, all night running, it performed really well. It did it for 9 hours. Obviously this is the baby of the range, so the larger models may use a bit more fuel, but it's a good score. This stove is described as a multi-fuel stove, which means that it's got a little ash pan and a grate. But really, practically, it's much more focused on wood than it is coal. On the other hand, this is a really thoroughly burning clean stove that produces very little ash, and it's so customizable that you can really make it your own.